NIGMA may be undefeated, and it's been a promising sign for NIGMA fans who have gotten used to them only losing.
I think the old Silencer was not a good mid matchup for the Timber, but this new one, the problem is the mana. You're constantly chewing through your mana pool, but with Clarity, some mangoes, you should be fine.
Yeah, Boom recognizes that. He's going to add that Clarity as quick as possible. Got to be careful. Look at that damage. It was so much in First Blood he did not respect. Again, it's a 2x multiplier between the two, so we had basically 50 intelligence on Weehaw compared to Timbersaw that I believe had like 20 at best.
Aramis runs in and snipes a counter kill as top lane. NIGMA get themselves a kill onto Mind Control. The Celery backs off, realizes he cannot fight Kuro and may actually be in some trouble, but with Shad coming in.
Kuro trying to hide away in the middle of this tree. They thought they're going to go for a fast break onto the outpost, and Celery's probably going to give his life for it. Mind Control actually TPing forward, had the Primal Roar, and does have a sentry. It's barely in vision, so Shad can just move a little bit far forward, but Kuro says, nah, you're not going anywhere. Pops the Overgrowth, and that's enough to get the 2 kills for them.
Not worth an outpost.
No, and the only one that's maybe a little threat right now is Miracle, but he's just farming away in the jungle.
And NIGMA making a nice move to converge on this mid lane. They really want this tier 1 tower. If you can take both tier 1 top and mid, you kind of start to starve out Viking GG and take over a lot of map control.
We'll lead up with the Soulbind. Shad goes to the back line. With that Inkswell double stunning the 2 heroes, maybe they can actually kill somebody, but GH is kept alive by the living armor, and now he's able to tether over to Miracle outside of the hands of the Riki. A toss forward, using the IO as a blunt force weapon. Drops it on Toby to kill him. Kuro is going to be caught by Boom, who now has the Inkswell on him. He does a lot of damage to these strength heroes. They got to be careful playing into this Timbersaw. They're trying to play against them, but holy cow! That was a shit ton of damage.
Miracle's not done. He's got an Abatos. He'll get one more. That's a 4th kill this fight. There's nothing Shad can do except watch.
Echo Slam on out. Weehaw. He'll finally go down, but is it enough to win the fight? They have the silence on a Miracle with Shad laying some damage into him. The Fissure doesn't actually stun up Miracle, and it doesn't hit GH either. He gets the relocate away.
Rid of Arcane Crest can be really annoying.
Yeah. Feels like he's definitely got to get rid of that last word. It's a pretty healthy nuke. It's only going to get worse over the course of the game. Max is out a 3x multiplier, relocates the bottom lane with Overgrowth, setting him up. So Weehaw has the disables to start laying damage into Boom. Pops out the tree to help him escape, but it wasn't good enough.
I thought that was NIGMA blocking his chain away, because there was another tree he could chain to a bit further away, but
I guess he felt like with only level 1, Timber Chain was a little bit hard. Global Silence going out as they relocate back in, and sure enough, the attempted kill set up. Well, maybe they still have an opportunity here. Toby still has that black hole. A lot of damage laying onto Shad. He finally goes for the black hole to control the Beastmaster and keep the rest of NIGMA out. It looks like that's enough to be able to get the kill on Mind Control, while simultaneously helping everyone escape. Well, everyone but Aramis, it looks like, is the last word. Surely we'll finish him off. Toby, holy shit, he's just getting 3 or 4 shot. Weehaw fighting with the IO. Can he keep him alive? The damage reduction isn't good enough. Shad has Inkswell on it, but he doesn't feel comfortable going back in, not with Miracle on the field, so instead he's going to play into Kuro. Kuro, who tried to get to some of the other heroes to slow him down, gets caught up by the Timbersaw Riki combination. Now they look to be able to slow down Miracle. He's doing a lot of damage. Shad may still be able to deliver the finishing blow with the Inkswell. That's enough of a stun. Shad comes in, helping to claim that kill. Now GH is next. Boom on the offensive here. Needs to be able to finish off this last support with Whirling Death before he turns back to help Shad, who's being chased down by Mind Control right now. Mind Control, he has overstepped himself. He's going to have an Inkswell stun onto him. Boom, not feeling quite good enough to stick around now that Weehaw's back in the field. He takes on Celery, and now Boom. It's his only rival. The only problem in this game is this damn Silencer makes good use of that Ironwood tree to provide an escape through the river. Is very low on health, but will survive with the Hunter Despair. And even when he shows Viking GG, they may try and take the fight in a 5 versus 4, but it's still fighting into an Aegis, so it's not an easy one. If they can get a pick off, though, that'd be pretty good. They're going to be able to catch Kuro first. A great start. They can get a little bit more, be massive. See if they can get on top of that IO, hit him with a Fissure, but Shad can't really jump forward. Toby, he sees the opportunity to be able to get a black hole, and there's no stun to stop it. They're going to be able to take out the IO, and the Force Staff doesn't get him away. Weehaw stuck as well. Now they come in. Kuro buys back. Miracle's here with the Aegis, but can they take this in a 3 versus 5 with no black hole? And Overgrowth, a good lockout, but the Echo Slam in turn that controls up Miracle. It looks like it's also going to be a dieback for Kuro as well. It doesn't matter if you have the Aegis, if now you're left in a 1 versus 5 with Viking GG surrounding you. What a big move from Viking GG and Toby seeing the opportunity for that black hole.
Whew. The problem's going to be Toby's going to have a BKB, and his job is very much just to BKB black hole the silencer.
Shad, he sees that silencer. The little silencer icon is on the courier, so he knows he's around. He's going to try and search him down. At the same time, though, in the front lines, the black hole goes out. So does Global Silence. Shad didn't get his opportunity to jump on a Weehaw. Now Weehaw is going in completely uncontested, helping to clean up the kills for NIGMA. 2 dead. A buyback goes out from the Grimstroke. Just taking the tier 2, and once again, making sure Viking GG is stuck inside their base. Boom actually pushes up into the high ground, feeling confident that his tankiness will allow him to survive through the burst, and he certainly survived through Miracle's damage. He's putting a lot of pressure on him. The Inkswell stun will not be in range to land. Miracle gets an Essence Ring boost up, turns around, beats down Celery pretty quickly. The backline, though, Weehaw is being threatened. This is really important. They need to be able to take out this damage dealer to allow Boom to go in completely uncontested. Now that he's gone, Boom, he should have a free game unless Miracle actually has the physical damage to be able to threaten him. He's going for Shad right now. The Primal Roar, that's good enough. And Boom, a bit low, only has 1,000 HP to work with. He backs away with Toby, and it naturally just means in order to follow them, in order to give some of those disables and such. This one, though, protecting their high ground vision. Miracle quickly executes Celery. And
Shad's in trouble.
Now they push back Shad, being chased down by the Necronomicon. He's going to kill it. It costs him a lot of his HP.
And he's been dusted.
And now he's been dusted. So even as he removes that vision by killing the warrior, he still goes down as a result of it. Relocate onto the other side. Boom has gotten away, though. Can he get fully out? Another long-range Timber Chain will lead him right into the hands of Miracle, who is going to be able to disable him long enough for Weehaw to be there. Bit of a dip down earlier in that one really good engagement for Viking GG, but NIGMA proving that they still have plenty of ways to dominate team fights. Toby comes in with his BKB black hole, and in the back lines, Aramis hits the Echo Slam to stop the Global Silence. That prevents Weehaw from being able to cancel that black hole. They buy back, though. Another we're going to relocate in, but GH relocated in without the Tiny. They don't have Miracle in this fight. He was trying to bail out Weehaw, but Weehaw now being dead means Mind Control is going to have to do it all by himself. 2 supports are with him, but he's the only one outputting the damage. Kuro's going to die. GH relocates back into the fight, or back into the fountain, rather. And Miracle, well, just now showing up, he's like, guys, I missed my ride.
he's here now, though, and without Black Hole, without a buyback on Timbersaw, they know his buyback is on cooldown. He's really the only damage that can deal with the Tiny, I feel. Shad's going to try test that one.
Try, poke at him a little bit. GH is going to be here, though. The Soulbind going out, locks the 2 of them, but they've already lost their support. And without Boom, without this Timbersaw, Miracle, he just seems like nothing can stop him.
Yep, that's, I mean, NIGMA just bounced back. They get Black Hole. Nothing to cancel the NIGMA BKB Black Hole. Doesn't even matter because of the buybacks. That's the other way you play against the Black Hole, is just having buybacks. And when the only way Viking GG can win fights is with Black Hole, that in itself becomes 3 melee cores. I see damage problems when I see these 3 heroes. Things continue to go in the clowny direction with these lanes. Mid lane, well, bottom lane is a kill. First Blood picked up by Mind Control.
Do you think that Viking GG's lineup, it just matches really well into NIGMA? So we're going to watch this Grimstroke get gone on here. Turns around, though, does get the Soulbind onto the 2. Boom is going to fight it out against 3. Gets off his ultimate, and he'll be safe in sight, but can he actually get a kill as well? He will. GH dies, turns back. It feels like NIGMA can't really fight back. If the Timbersaw, they've shown a couple times now, they can address that Timbersaw, then what do you fight with on the side of NIGMA? Because they've got a Fury. He doesn't really provide the most ample damage in teamfights. You can see he tickles Shad because he has Rock and all that armor. He's going to finish off Kuro, but now here comes GH and Weehaw. That's the deadly killer. He cuts Shad down to size with the Whirling Death. Not quite enough to kill him, though. GH needs vision, and he's got the Snowball. He's got the Walrus Punch. He'll get that kill. And now they'll run down Celery inside of the trees, spots him through the trees. They're going to pop the Dragon Form. Thought I heard that. Oh, no. Yep. There is the Dragon Form. He's going to blink on to Miracle. A vision of him farming up this ancient camp. And with an instant stun, he has no chance to be able to get off more strength. Now they're in a good position to catch more, but it's actually Aramis who dies first. He gets a little bit too close to NIGMA with no backup. Maybe he's stalled their retreat just enough they can actually find some additional kills. GH is trying to position himself for a good ice shard, bump into the high ground. Does get it. Can he make it out, though? He goes into a corner, goes to the TP out. The stun is there from Shad, though. So, in the end, Aramis's death does get a 4-position kill, and maybe it's going to find a Kuro pick-off as well. Shad blinks forward. Very few places for Kuro to run to. Breaks the trees with that Macro Pyre, but now they've got the Phantom's Embrace on him, so they know exactly where he's running to. Shattered Eating going to TP in just to join his team. At anybody who shows mid, but Viking GG have been very careful with their positioning, except for Aramis, who's going to be caught here. Disruption is only going to lead into an ice path and inevitable death, but maybe they can get a counter kill. Kuro very likely to go down here, throws out the Macro Pyres, his dying wish. Celery, though, gets and tries, thinking it's silence, putting on the Furion, but it puts himself into the danger zone. He dies, gets run over by the Timbersaw. Now Toby, full commitment as he's going in, but he is being surrounded by so many heroes that his Beastmaster gets ripped up real quickly. Boom is gonna have to make his way through the tree, spotted once by the Ice Shards. Can they cut down the right one? He chops down for fear of the Chakram, now getting off his Wukong's command, and now the Timbersaw's a little bit isolated, pushed away the rest of the team. But Weehaw's also very tanky.
Yeah, he's
Boom.
fine.
He gets his Jingu stacks, jumps down. Mind control maybe getting in their heads a little bit.
He's just showing, he keeps showing himself like on the deepest part of the map. He was hitting a tier 3 tower earlier. He is not afraid to die to set up good fights for his team.
Dust will reveal Celery, but what's really nice is GH instantly went for the next hero. He snowballs on Aramis. Ice Shards blocks him in, hoping that will allow his team to catch up, but they don't. If anything, Weehaw has overextended himself with Spirit Vessel on him. They had the stacks up. Those stuns are going to fade away. Disruption going down, stopping the Timber Chain. They're going to kill him on his way out. He regens a decent amount. Timber Chain's out. Maybe that Disruption wasn't the play. Now a second one going to be placed on the Morphling, slowing down Miracle's retreat. A Spirit Vessel on him. Boom! Jumping right in with his BKB, but NIGMA quick to retreat. They know they can't fight this magic immune Monkey King. Ice Shards that blocks him out, but Boom, not taking any damage, is able to hop into the trees, goes into that river. Snowball threatening in. Walrus punch up into the high ground. They do have the Morphling who's going to go straight for Boom and gets him, brings him down. The godlike streak is away, and Mind Control is somehow still alive. Shad, he couldn't finish him off. He ran out of damage. Does get him with the Breathe Fire finally, but at such a cost. Toby is run down.
Kuro may run into them, but he's going to ward. He sees Monkey King.
Yeah, Kuro, he's going to be the one to break the smoke here. Does manage to get the stun onto Boom. Now he's going to be Dragon-tailed up. The Soulbind onto Sue with the Wukong's command going out. The Boundless Strike to keep him in place. The Prime Reward double follow-up. That's going to take out the two supports, while Toby is limping on just a sliver of HP. Pop the Essence Ring, pop the mech. He's good to go. And they turn back for Weehaw. What a great fight for Viking GG. They finally are going to try and deal with this bottom lane.
Oh, Toby's been caught.
But this is an opportunity for Miracle to pop back in. Shad, he's going to try and bail him out with a Dragon Tail stun. Once again, the Essence Ring is keeping Toby alive. Glimmer Cake, but they already have the dust out from the Tusk. And they also get Celery. Now it's Shad by himself. Once again, he's trying. He sees low health heroes. Can he actually get any kills? GH is low. The Breathe Fire clips him and gets him.
Seems like Viking GG have had enough and want to address the split push problem, and they're going to run right into Miracle here,
who shows himself on the outpost, thinking he was going to be able to get the pick off on his support, but the truth is the full team was there, and it doesn't matter if he more strength. I believe he's got way too many heroes, way too many stuns.
just to try and secure the outpost for the 30-minute mark, but that seems a bit ambitious considering Viking GG were showing on none of the 3 lanes pushing the map. And kill to kill, they find Kuro next, they just
Did they finally get him? Toby! Is he in range? He doesn't have his Primal Roar, but he's just going to keep sight of Mind Control, making sure that they might just be able to move the heroes in. Monkey King is going to join him. GH is going to turn around onto Toby, but they've got the Soulbind, locking down the two of them. They will finish off Toby, but Boom is here to get the more critical kill in Mind Control and maybe a +1. GH, no stun. The Boundless Strike still on cooldown.
Monkey and DK take the tier 2 and back off. They're also afraid themselves once again.
Disruption, Monkey King, quick to jump in. That Ink Swell plus the level 20 talent means he can be anywhere instantly with multiple stuns. The Ink Swell, Boundless Strike, and even the Bashes make sure that Weehaw's not going anywhere to get an extra kill on GH. They're going to jump on a Kuro as well, as he's always a +1. The immobile Jakiro cannot run fast enough. Where are they at? Where have they ended up to? Shadow Demon, he's going to try and slow down this push. NIGMA all of a sudden showing themselves. They're like, hey, we're all here. We're going to take a fight on your side, but Shad, he's not going to back down from that. He immediately jumps onto Kuro. Walrus Punch stalls up that kill on Kuro, and he's beginning to walk away. The rest of NIGMA may leave him behind, though. It's a full retreat for them. Boom, he's going to chase down Kuroki, certainly, with the Abyssal play. He makes sure that he goes down. A blink on Aramis means he's got some extra catch. He gets the disruption onto Weehaw. Fortunately, Weehaw, there was no stun. He Timber Chains out, but GH is a little bit easier to catch. It's so hard to be able to juke a Monkey King that has like a billion range, but Mind Control is making good use of this distraction until Toby. He says, I knew what you were up to, Mind Control, and I'm here to put an end to your shenanigans. Mind Control trying to keep himself alive with the Vlad's Lifesteal, but the Spirit Vessel will eventually mean he goes down.
I guess it's kind of usually game
dependent. I think it usually depends on the game. I always prefer Axe because Axe is more fun.
Yeah. They have what? DK for Refresher Shot here. Monkey King.
X on a Weehaw. He's stopped in place before he can Timber Chain away while GH is already dead. Kuro, well, you know Kuro's already dead at the start of every fight, so he's gone. Yeah, okay, the course is kind of surviving. Miracle came back in, but all of a sudden his health is gone. The Soul Catcher, plus the damage that put into work from Shad and Boom. They are going to be able to bring him down eventually here. The purges from all those Aghanims, from the Shadow Demon, they do some serious work. Miracle's just limping along at this point, but you know that Viking GG had the mobility to catch up to him. He's not getting out. Toby catches him with the Princess Knife again, finally puts Miracle down. Weehaw maybe TP's out, or maybe not. Dragon Tail, that'll stop that. A buyback from Miracle. Does, well, GH doesn't have one. Does Weehaw have one? He's still alive.
Look where the waves are though, Cap. They can't push.
Oh, God.
They gotta address the waves.
They don't. Viking GG. Okay, where are my waves?
Instantly TP's bottom to go split push again.
All right, maybe if we die back on Miracle, maybe they will finally call GG, right?
Yeah.
Right? 4 dead, no buyback. Boom
Yep.
is like, all right, and yes. NIGMA do indeed. Whether or not NIGMA can keep their series streak alive. They're currently 4-0. I really like the fact you pointed out that NIGMA do not actually have those kind of heroes so much. A jump in. They do manage to land the arrow on the Celery. He's probably going to die here, but the Inkswell means that Mind Control is going to cop a lot of damage too, and Shad just might be able to get the kill. Cloak and Dagger, and he jumps down from it very quickly to get that final swing.
One of the solutions to the aggressive Ricky Grimstroke combo.
2-man torrent from Mind Control that leads to a beautiful arrow. That's going to lock down Shad. They already got the kill on Celery. Shad is still alive, though. They didn't really have a whole lot of damage to follow that up. Boom. The boat on its way, the Primal War, that's going to be able to stall up. The arrow's going to cut by, actually hits a creep instead, so Boom is able to walk away to freedom.
As mid lane poking at Aramis, just constant EMPs. Anytime any hero comes to a lane.
They have the Hawk, but the Inkswell had already exploded, so GH is able to leap away before the smoke screen is out. He still gets caught by the Primal Roar, though.
8 minutes in. Yeah.
Okay. Good kill on GH. That's a good way to start things off. They actually run to the Roshan pit. They move towards it now. Enigma is still slow, even with the alacrity.
They might get here in time.
Possibly, if they can actually get Shad there. Shad sees an opportunity to go for Kuro, and he's going to take that instead. The 2 supports are dead. Now the cores make their way out of the Roshan pit with the Aegis. Viking GG. Are they able to take this fight? Eclipse going out. Boom. He's rather tanky, though. He's not immediately going to be dying. He survives through most of this, but the limited damage afterwards is enough. Miracle pushed to the side by the Primal Roar. Isn't able to pursue on anybody, but Kuro is. He bought back after all. Showed up, an arrow, nailed Celery. That'll be a second kill for them. Matters is who gets 2 victories, and here GH, it's a small victory himself, able to leap away, but Weehaw gets caught in the crossfires. Tornado gets him a little bit farther away. They try and counter the Spirit Vessel that was placed on him by the Phoenix, but he dies anyway. Turn around, they do have the vision to be able to spot him. X marks the spot onto Shad. The arrow that was coming in got blocked by the creep, and now Shad stays on top of him with the Inkswell. Wanted to go for GH, not for the cores.
There's a roar in 5 seconds.
They have it coming in soon. Toby, who's he going to be targeting here? Miracle still has the Aegis to be able to work with, but it looks like they want to take that away. The arrow, it nails Shad, and they see him too. They're going to start throwing some damage at him. Looks like Mind Control was almost able to finish him off the Tidebringer, but it wasn't quite enough. Still has the X on him, but Mind Control under assault from Boom. He takes the big stick and beats him to pieces. Shad gets away while they lose the Aegis on Miracle as well. But this is Viking GG. They've pushed far enough. Now it's time to be able to retreat as Weehaw comes back into the fight. Boom, turns around, Avalanche, knowing that he's dead. He just does what damage he can, stuns him up, tries to go for a TP that is entirely in vain. NIGMA. Just a blind torrent, doesn't know it landed on anything.
Oh, mind control to run in.
But he breaks it now. Primal Roar, they set up, they can blow up mind control before he gets off the boat to be massive, but he still gets it off anyway. Now the Luna comes in with the Eclipse and the BKB, and he's letting those glaives fly. Taking down the 2, the Supernova, not gonna explode in time. They get that kill as well. It looks like Shad and Celery may be the only ones to escape. Celery certainly not going to Weehaw. All his movement speed looks to chase him down. He puts the Inkswell onto the illusion to try and slow down the pursuit. All of them are able to work their way around him, though. Eventually find that 4th kill. Finish the fight and push down mid. Loser, he sprays again.
Yeah, I don't think there's much that can stop NIGMA's push anymore. They just didn't have the damage. Mind control got the Crimson Guard off right before the Roar came in. It looked bad when he tried to force stamp him away, but it got cancelled now that force stamps can be interrupted. So he was stuck in place, but he was just too much survivability. Double bracer, phase boots, Crimson, all the armor in the world. Viking GG with some damage problems.
If they actually manage to kill a little bit more, this might not just be 1 lane of barracks, but 2.
Looks like with the respawns, they're going to play it safe and back off. Everyone crimsoned up, so we'll play it patiently, wait for maybe a kill to poke its way out of the base, and perhaps Boom's done just that.
Soulbind launching onto 2. They're going to lead off with the boat on the stun that is on the Tiny. It looks like he may just get chain stun here as the Eclipse goes out to finish him off, and that is enough. A torrent from Mind Control helps signal that kill, and now he does not have buyback. Is that because of gold or time?
That's because of gold. Got that Alpha Wolf. They're pushing incredibly fast with all this bonus damage.
Toby! You gotta watch out for those glaives, the Alacrity glaives. He is a casualty before the fight has even begun. Now they're gonna pop the Supernova. GH thought he was gonna go into it. It seems like, buddy, that is a call to get out.
I like this. You know, you're kind of feeling like the game's in the books here. You know, Viking GG may make a last-ditch effort to contest Roshan. Cover all your bases.
Some of this DD going, and they spotted 2. Boom's trying to get out of the way, but he got hit by a torrent up into the high ground. Now X, now both. They do have the Primal Roar that's controlling up Miracle, but they can't really get close to him. They can't really fight into him. As you can see, Toby, he's got to run away. Boom is being kited around by Crow right now, making sure that Boom can't get away. Miracle's going to help finish him off with the double kill. A godlike spree for him. The X stops the TP out. Shad, he's trying to run away, but it looks like NIGMA, they split up and marked all their targets. They're saying, I've got this guy, you get that guy. Nobody from Viking GG is allowed to escape from this team fight.
One by one, they all fall down. It's GG. Viking put up a good fight, but this game 3 was not pretty for them. They had no answer for the aggressive tri-lane of the Luna. They wrecked the lane, and